address our two countries. So thank you for being here. Thank you.
Your Excellency, President Cyril Ramaphosa, President of South Africa, distinguished senior officials present here, members of the press. It is a profound honor to stand here today in South Africa, a land that has given the world enduring lessons in courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable power of human spirit. South Africa is living proof of what becomes possible when people refuse to be defined by injustice and instead choose to be defined by their greatest aspirations. The world watched in awe as this nation dismantled apartheid and built something more lasting in its place. A constitutional democracy grounded in dignity, human rights, and in the equal worth of every person. I thank you, Mr. President, and the people of South Africa for the warm welcome and generous hospitality extended to me and my delegation. It speaks to the character of a nation that has always understood the spirit and meaning of Ubuntu. This state visit is both a celebration of how far we have come and a frank conversation about how much further we must go and how much faster we must move. In that spirit, President Ramaphosa and I held bilateral talks early this morning, reviewing the state of our relations and agreeing on concrete measures to deepen and further our cooperation. We met at a moment when the world order is shifting, when what was once certain is now in doubt, when multilateral institutions are being questioned, and when Africa's role is shaping global outcomes has never been more consequential or more contested. This is precisely the moment that demands African unity, African clarity, and African solidarity. I commend President Ramaphosa for South Africa's outstanding leadership during the G20 presidency from December 2024 to November 2025. Mr. President, you used that platform to do exactly what was required: to center Africa's development priorities, to press for reforms of the international financial architecture, international financial governance, and to ensure that the Global South was given the weight it deserves. Today, Kenya and South Africa stand together in advocating a reimagined global order, one built not without Africa, but with Africa fully represented, fully engaged, and at the center of it. We are not asking to be admitted to someone else's architecture. We are asserting our rightful place among the architects of the new global order. Our two nations have never been strangers to each other's struggles. Long before our high commissions opened in 1994, the year of South Africa's democratic rebirth, we were bound by the shared experience of colonialism, by the solidarity of our liberation movements, and by the common dream of an Africa that governs itself, feeds itself, and speaks for itself. Over 3 decades, we have built one of the most impactful partnerships on the continent, grounded in mutual respect, shared values, and a common vision for the prosperity of our people. That partnership was institutionalized through the Joint Commission for Cooperation in 2007, And today, we have directed that the second session of the JCC convenes as scheduled following this visit. We further welcome the ongoing work to elevate the Commission into a strategic partnership framework, a stronger, more comprehensive foundation for the years to come. As a statement to our growing ties, we have today witnessed the signing of 6 instruments on trade facilitation through cooperation in standards, regulation, and metrology, on shipping and maritime cooperation, and on partnerships in gender equality and women's empowerment, technical and vocational education,